5 seconds to go. Start. Friends, another great effort has been made in the country in the field of varied medicinal plants and herbs. The Indian Virtual Herbarium was just launched in the month of July. It is also an example of how we can use the digital world to connect with our roots. The Indian Virtual Herbarium is an interesting collection of digital images of preserved plants or plant parts which is freely available on the web. More than 1 lakh specimens and scientific information related to them are available on this virtual herbarium. In the virtual herbarium, a rich picture of the botanical diversity of India is also visible. I am sure the Indian Virtual Herbarium will become an important resource for research on Indian flora. My dear countrymen, every time in Mann Ki Baat we discuss successes of the countrymen which brings smiles to our faces. If a success story spreads sweet smiles and also tastes sweet, you will certainly call it icing on the cake. These days, our farmers are performing similar wonders in the production of honey. The sweetness of honey is also changing the lives of our farmers, increasing their income. In Yamunanagar, Haryana, there lives a beekeeper friend, Subhas Kambojji. Subhasji underwent training in beekeeping in a scientific way. After that, he started his work with just 6 boxes. Today, he is engaged in beekeeping using about 2000 boxes. His honey is supplied across many states. Vinod Kumar ji is also beekeeping in more than 1,500 colonies in Pali village of Jammu. He has undertaken training in rearing the queen bee last year. Through this work, he is earning 15 to 20 lakh rupees annually. There is another farmer from Karnataka, Madhu Keshwar Hegde ji. Madhu Keshwar ji says that he had availed of subsidy from the government of India for 50 bee colonies. Today he possesses over 800 colonies and sells tons of honey. He brought in innovation in his work and is also making botanical honey like jamun honey, tulsi honey and amla honey. Madhu Keshwar ji, your innovation and success in Madhu honey production also makes your name meaningful. Friends, you all know how much importance has been given to honey in our traditional health science. In Ayurveda texts, honey has been described as an elixir. Honey not only imparts taste, it also gives us health. There are so many possibilities in honey production today that even the youth pursuing professional studies are making it a source of self employment. One such youth is Nimit Singh of Gorakhpur, UP. Nimit ji has done BTech. His father is also a doctor, but after his studies, instead of a job, Nimit ji decided to be self employed. He started honey production. He also got his own lab set up in Lucknow for quality check. Nimit is now earning well from honey and bee wax and is also training farmers going to different states. Due to the hard work of such youth, today the country is becoming such a big honey producer. You will be happy to know that the export of honey from the country has also increased. The country started campaigns like National Beekeeping and Honey Mission. Farmers worked hard, and the sweetness of our honey started reaching across the world. There are still huge possibilities in this field. I would like our youth to join these opportunities and take advantage of them and realize new possibilities. My dear countrymen, I have received a letter from a listener of Mann Ki Baat, Shriman Ashish Bahal ji from Himachal Pradesh. He has mentioned in his letter the Minjar Mela of Chamba. Actually, the inflorescence of the maize plant is called Minjar. When flowers bloom on the maize, Minjar Mela is also celebrated, and in this fair, tourists from all over the country come from far and wide to take part. Incidentally, the Minjar fair is also going on at this time. If you have gone to visit Himachal, you can go to Chamba to see this fair. That is, those who come to Chamba for a day, they stay back here for a month seeing its beauty. Friends, fairs have also been of great cultural importance in our country. Fairs connect people and hearts. When Kharif crops ripen after the rains in Himachal in September, in Shimla, Mandi, Kullu, and Solan, Sari or Seer is also celebrated. Jagra is also going to arrive in September itself. In Jagra fairs, Bisu songs are sung after invoking the deity of Mahasu. This awakening of Mahasu Devta takes place in Himachal at Shimla, Kinnaur, and Sirmaur, simultaneously in Uttarakhand. Friends, there are many traditional fairs of tribal societies in different states in our country. Some of these fairs are associated with tribal culture, while some are organized in connection with tribal history and heritage. For example, if you get a chance, you must visit the 4-day Samaka Sariyamma Jatara fair in Mediram, Telangana. This fair is called Mahakumbh of Telangana. The Sara Lama Jatara Mela is celebrated in honor of two tribal women heroes, Samaka and Sara Lama. It is a big center of faith for the Koya tribal community, not only Telangana but also in Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh. The Maridamma fair in Andhra Pradesh is also a big fair connected with the beliefs of the tribal society. The Maridamma fair runs from Jyeshta Amavasya to Asad Amavasya, and the tribal society here associates it with Shakti Upasana worship. Here in Pedapuram, East Godavari, there is also a Maridamma temple. Similarly, the people of Gracia tribe in Rajasthan organize Sivaya का मेला और मन खान रो मेला on Vesak Shukla Chaturdashi. Stop.